Hi, I'm Doug from Red Dirt Soap Company. This is my wife, Melinda.
Hello.
Today we'd like to show you the segment of bars of soap. What we'd like to do is kind of walk you through some of the phases that we go through to make the bars of soap and the best way that we can make it for you. The first thing that we'd like to do is we want to take and heat up all of our different oils, and we run several different oils. We run about 5 different carrier oils. My wife knows much more about those and could tell you more than I could, obviously. Biggest thing I like to do is to try to keep our temperature consistent. We don't like to keep it up too hot. The hotter you get, you're going to damage the oils, therefore taking the benefit away from you and your skin. Once we get everything mixed up to a level that we like, we will add the herbs and spices that go into it. All of our bars of soap are all natural plant oils, and then different herbs and spices, like I said, to get you different colorations.
And essential oils.
And essential oils. That is what you're going to get for your fragrance, and the more benefits as well as specific benefits for the skin, such as eczema, psoriasis, acne, things like that that can come about on our skin. I did a lot of trying.
In the beginning, what we do whenever we heat up the oils, we heat them up just enough to melt the hard oils. Your hard oils is, for instance, like your soybean oils, your coconut oils, the things that whenever they set out at room temperature, they become firm. We have to heat those up and make them into a liquid form. Also, our lye, for instance, is a food grade lye. I have yet to understand exactly what someone would eat that would have lye in it, but it's food grade. It's the biggest thing that my kids has always joked about, is that our soaps was so safe that they would be safe for moms to use whenever their kids run their mouth. Haven't ever tried it yet, but our kids swear by it. Next thing what we do is once we mix the oils and we add the lye to it, this is a very dangerous state of it because the lye can burn your skin whenever it's been activated with the water. It can actually cause 3rd and 4th degree burns on the skin. So you have to be really careful during this stage to make sure that you don't get any of the mixture on you. Once we mix it up into big 5-gallon buckets. From there we measure it out and we pour it into our soap molds. Our soap molds right now are big boxes, and the soaps are what, about 90 pounds for the full block?
Actually about 35 pounds.
For the big one?
Yep. 35 pounds for the big block, which will hold 100 bars of soap.
And then it has to set in an incubator. Once we pour it into there, we incubate it for 3 days. Those 3 days, what it does is it allows it to cool slowly. If it cools too quickly, then it doesn't set up properly. It'll separate from the oils will separate from each other, and it won't make a nice bar of soap. I'm sure you've seen a lot of natural soap companies that the soaps honestly just look like that they've been cut with a chainsaw or something. They just have very bad edges. We're real picky about our bars of soap. A lot of our soaps, we'll cut them up and put them back into the original soap making again, and that's where you'll see little chunks in it, because we're very picky about how they look. We're real finicky about the appearance of our products. We like everything to look natural but yet look professional. We want you to be proud of our products sitting in your bathroom. And that goes from everything from our bar soaps to everything else. Once it comes out of the incubator after 3 days, then it sits out for about 24 hours. And then my husband takes it to our cut machine, which it was actually designed by OSU Engineering Department, correct? Engineering Department, correct. Back whenever his mother owned the company. He cuts it into the bars, and then it has to set for another roughly 25 days before we can begin to wrap it. This is what it looks like whenever it comes out of the mold, or out of the cut machine. You notice there's imperfections on the edges and everything. And what we do, get this other fragrance off of here, is we will shave off the bad sides. That gives it a much nicer appearance. And then what we do is we actually shave these corners to give it a more finished look. We shave every corner or every edge like that. That is a nice bar of soap. And then from there we have cardboard is actually what our products are wrapped in. And we wrap the product. Wrong ribbon.
Oops.
That's. Oh, okay.
Good.
No,
Sorry.
that's not right, is it?
No, but we'll use it.
Anyway, and then we put the ribbon on. Every bar of soap is put through this treatment. Every product we have goes through our hands in between roughly about 8 to 10 times before it ever reaches your hands. That is the biggest thing about our products. That's the reason why we can guarantee your satisfaction. Because of the fact that we don't use any type of big factories. They don't go down conveyor belts. Every single product we have is personally made and inspected for the best quality. Like I said, we have had many products that whenever we got done with them, that's the finished product. We've had many products that once we've got done with them, we weren't happy with the way it turned out. We've had bars of soaps that entire 100-pound or 100-bar blocks just didn't set up the way we wanted. We chop them up and we put them back in the product. We refuse to sell anything that we're not happy with. If it's something we're not happy with, we're not going to pass it on to you. And that's all we have for today. And I appreciate you coming in to visit with us. My husband and I hope to see you again and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.